Hey guys, Foxdrop here with a video on what are good champions to be picking up if you are a beginner in the jungle. Because jungling is such a unique role and very different compared to laning, it can take some time to get used to. And the last thing you want to have happen when you're learning the jungle itself is to have to worry about your champion. These champions are going to be the best for new players as they are simple and easy to pick up. Now these champions are obviously not necessarily going to be the absolute greatest in the current jungle meta, but none of the champions I'm going to mention are categorically terrible either. Should you decide to main them, they won't be holding you back. The first champion I'd recommend to beginners who's by far the most noob friendly is Warwick. If you're one of those people who can barely spell the word jungle, then Warwick is definitely your best first step. You can literally go AFK in this champion and Warwick will see you through the jungle unharmed. His amazing sustain means you'll never have to buy a potion, his clears are decent, and his ganking and fighting are extremely simple. He also has zero early game expectations, meaning, like what you should be saying to your new girls, there's no pressure for you to do anything until you're ready. Warwick is great for letting you get a feel for the jungle itself without having to worry about anything else. For bruisers, I would recommend starting with Jarvan and Pantip. These two champions also happen to be two of the overall strongest junglers right now. They have great damage early and very simple yet very effective ganks. They also possess great engage potential and can be built both tanky and damage. Pantip especially is literally a point and click champion with no sustain issues thanks to his passive. If you want simple, beefy man mode plays, then look no further than these two. For a more tank orientated playstyle, Amumu and Maokai are amazing beginner choices. Maokai is a great ganker with very simple point and click mechanics similar to Pantheon, whereas Amumu is more of a teamfight champion who relies more on his ultimate. Neither of these champions have any trouble clearing the jungle or sustaining with it, and both of them can afford to buy some AP alongside their tank items should you prefer to do so. A cool thing about these kind of tanky characters as well is that even if you fall behind, their utility and tendency to soak up hits for your team means they'll always be somewhat useful. Finally, for a more hybrid playstyle between the bruiser and the tank, I would recommend trying Udyr. His very simple mechanics, great in the jungle itself, and formidable going toe to toe with his enemies. He's tanky, he's slippery, he's annoying as hell to play against, he's one of my personal most hated champions. I didn't think I'd ever be saying this, but I would recommend playing Udyr. So that's it for my video on beginner junglers and which ones I would recommend. If you did like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and you can subscribe to me for more educational league content. You can find me on Facebook, on Twitter, and catch me streaming on Twitch as well. All of those links are in the description, and if you have a friend who is new to jungling or who is struggling with it, who wants to try the jungle, maybe you can show them this video as well to help them out. But as always guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in my next video.